What's going on, people? Anything goes. Back with another music reaction. Today we got Cash's Fire in a Booth Part 4. A whole 7 minutes of Fire in a Booth, which means Cashh came with some bars.
Fire.
Cashh came with something to say. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, liking the video, getting down in the comments below. And if you want to support us even more, click the join button or the link in the description to become a member. All different exclusive early content on there for you. Not much else to say about Cashh, innit?
No, he's been featured.
They've got thingies on there. What's this intro?
Yeah.
They did a whole minute and a half of the intro. Charlie is going to be doing Bing Bang Bongs
City.
and all the I know you gonna dig this.
So what's that? That might be a second beat.
Yeah, there's 2 beats.
But yeah, like I don't think we've really Cashh has been making music, so we haven't heard a freestyle in a minute. This is going to be good.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right? Now it's time to rock. Charlie, the streets said they want me to make the Fire in the Booth feel like 06, 07. Oh, can I do that quickly? Please do. Look, let's go.
No.
Doing moves after school in my uniform big. Looking back, the risks weren't even worth the money that we made. Hustler started selling weed on the estate, and it was just in Timber. You can meet me by the lake. OT, no sir, Alex inside. Just some BNY addicts inside. Couldn't let them pussies take my life because of pride. So I ran and then I doubled back and knocked it on them twice. If I tell you about my life, you gon' say that it's a film. People read.
Ain't heard him go this deep for a minute. I'll go back a bit.
Addicts inside. Couldn't let them pussies take my life because of pride. So I ran and then I doubled back and knocked it on them twice. If I tell you about my life, you gon' say that it's a film. People really doing life, cause people really got killed. Faces really got stabbed out. That ain't nothing to brag about. You know how many man the streets sent into the madhouse? PTSD, we never knew the definition. We just know the feeling that the trench is always given. Slipping in the hairdressers, the man them tried to wig him. Hit the witness, so keep it skipping, make a decision. Blood, I know trappers who ain't never gonna ride. And I know some bangers who can't trap to save their life. And I know some man who's gonna thrive on either side. In a ding of drugs and weapons on either side. Yo, when I think about this life I lived, that ain't nothing that I'd want for my wife and kids. We ain't the same because if you define the fine.
I was not expecting this from it. Not gonna lie.
I was.
I guarantee our definition's gonna be different. My daughter don't need no branch, she need a dad to be consistent. I got uncles in the grave and I got brothers in the prison. Ex said I sold my soul, she said I got some screws missing. Must have lost that shit in Ochi, must have lost that shit in Kingston. Yeah. Everybody thinks I changed, but they ain't saying it. I read their body language, I ain't playing with this opportunity. So pardon me if I seem selfish for a minute. There's method to my madness, you gon' see the bigger image. Perfect. I went through shit on that island, that pressure kept piling, and it never made diamonds. She attempted suicide because of me. How do you expect to see the same me I used to be? It was an everyday beach, I had to let my hammer beat. I had to punch man in the face for really thinking I was sweet. Return of the immigrant. Wow! A lot of shit I never spoke on. In 5 years, how many ops you think I seen the man them smoke on? Family beef and family, this ain't normal family feuds. Oldest can't chat to the youngest, everyone's willing to shoot. Have the hitters ever share the plan before they execute? You see the person knowing in a few they gon' be on the news. Don't watch the video for mood and get confused. I'll go rounds and then I go on round up all the troops. Pussy. Charlie, we're back. Wow! Cashh, you are a savage, bro! Return of the immigrant. One of the coldest, hands down. We're back. Wow! Boy, for real! We're back. Return of the immigrant. Yeah.
Should I?
I'm glad you're back, bro. I'm happy
Leave
you're
it.
back. And you definitely took me to that 06, 07. Yeah, cause they need that.
No, we need to address this. He, even from the music he makes, you can tell he's kind of nowhere near who he was.
I said he got a lot to say in it for a
Yeah.
7 minute Fire in the Booth. He got a lot to say, and he's still got a beat to go.
But in general, I hear what you're saying because he has never rapped like this. But obviously, that's what I said to you. We haven't heard him in a freestyle.
That's what freestyles are for, though, isn't it? You're not gonna rap. I mean, you can rap like that on a tune, But what he's trying to do with his music right now and push himself out, them tunes don't go like that.
But they still appeal to his old school fans, because I've seen a couple things that he's been doing and like interviews and that. Just by the way he's speaking, you can kind of see like he's gone, like obviously all the stuff he's gone through, getting sent back to yard. We know that wasn't an easy thing. Next.
They need the essence. They need the essence. They need the essence. Run the next one. The next one.
Trying to hit
I
you.
take them to another place again quickly. Yeah. This is how we're feeling. Let's go.
This beat is too nuts as well.
Man tried this me overseas. Feel like he can fly out to Yata, escape the freezer. Hey, you think this is our diva? Man tried this me overseas. Feel like he can fly out to Yata, escape the freezer. You must think this is our diva. I make big batty to Nietzsche, lightning for a visa. Never been a snake, never been a rat. Been around wars, never been a rap. Been up in the streets, been up in the lab.
Wait, this is taking me back to like actual sets, like radio sets where it used to be like Logan or something, and you like everyone that goes on there gets the same set, and then like, you know, like the Predator beat or this beat would jump on and everyone would just be like, yep, coats off, coats off. Hey, let me get on this, Like, I'm next, like before the beat goes. That's what these.
See when you just start seeing bare hands trying to grab the mic.
Where's this beat from?
Bear with me. It'll come to me because I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm hearing someone's voice in my head, but I can't like get there.
I'm trying to imagine the bars. Wait. Margs, pen game. Dum 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 dum.
Never been a snake, never been a rat. Been around wars, never been a rap. Been up in the streets, been up in the lab. Uncle Steve on drops, he'll bring a Mac. We ain't really into the back of
Jackaka.
Uncle Steve on drops, he'll bring a Mac. We ain't really into the back of chat. Maca clap, man turn acrobat. Got a bag of shells, don't make me pack a bag. Look, throw the game apart, and up here's the surprise. Make these rappers nervous, they think I don't realize. See it in their eyes, I can feel it in their vibe. Try size up and automatically get minimized. Man, murderer with a.
He's not in the same league as anyone anymore.
No.
He's like, same thing we were saying about Kia Keys, like he just does his music for him. He knows how heavily he's been influenced, and it shows, and it bangs.
Try size up and automatically get minimized, man. Murderer with a pen game, man. Murderer the matter. Murderers, I done send got shots since I been in yard, I done learn a lot, yeah.
Oh my god.
A war.
I don't know if that's allowed. That whole lyric should have got censored.
Murderers, I done send got shots since I been in yard, I done learn a lot, yeah. I've been rubbing shoulders, no masseuse. I got all the soldiers and the troops. I own the factory for the sauce. Ask a gal if I distribute juice. James and Patrick whenever I'm in the booth. That means I got power, that means I own truth. One phone call, that's for moose. One phone call, you hit the news. One phone call. Yeah. Charlie, son. Return to that. Yeah, you know, immigrant in the business.
Back to 09.
Yeah.
Clean season. You know what a clean
You
season?
know that essence, that UK rap? Yeah.
You know what you believe in? Every word.
Every word.
Every word.
Thorough. No kick.
No crime on
No
bars.
cap. You already know.
No crime
Reliable
out, guys.
direct. Return of the immigrant out now. Make sure you lot go and get that.
Hey. And that right there.
We
That's
can.
what you call fire in the booth.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
he's
it's
ascended.
been a long time since we heard a pen game on Fire That Booth or anything.
He's ascended, innit? And like you could tell once the artist has kind of crossed that line of, it's not even like the not going back line, but it's more so much like everything's up and forward from here.
Yeah, everyone has that. They come into music and then it's like they're finding
Pockets.
exactly who they want to be, what kind of music they want to do,
Don't get me
kinda
wrong.
just
Like
finding-
Cash has always been
finding
different.
their feet, but then you see the people where it's like it gets to a point and they're just like, that's it now. This is what it's gonna be from me, and it's just like I'm only gonna get better now. It's like that work rate clicks in the head, and they're like,
but the difference is
now
though,
I know what I want to do. This is all it's gonna be, and I'm going in.
because of like each of these artists have their own va-va-voom or style, if you will. Anytime that kind of gets better, their music just sounds different, but it doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound dead. Like, it works. Like, obviously we've been clocking, like, obviously because we've been listening to these people for God knows how long now. From the beginning till now, you can tell everything has leveled
You
up.
see what it is? It's like, you know, if you say you got like 5 people chilling in a room listening to music, and there's like a couple of people on a tune, and then someone ain't heard the tune before, and they go, "Oh, who's this?" Now it's gonna be like, you know, it's like who's this, or is that Cashh?
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
gone from,
rather than
yeah,
like, oh, who's this? It's gonna be, they're gonna know that
Cashh,
sound.
yeah.
It's getting to the point where they know that sound now. Like, oh, this is Cashh, isn't it?
Yeah, but see, since like, I think it's more so because of how music is right now. It's proper interesting to kind of listen to like their stories, especially when you know they've gone from whatever stage they were to where they are now. And because his story is as mad as it was, getting deported and all of that stuff, you sit there and you think like that's only like the kind of title of what's been going on. And like, when you hear him talk, when you listen to his songs, you can tell like there's more to a lot of stuff. So it's like, listening to this is proper like cold, because he's kind of got the chance to free it, express whatever. And even when he just brings the influence, like the whole flipping Jamaican side, just it comes out, innit? Like, whether that was intentional or not, it doesn't matter. The whole point is just him, which is proper. It's good to see that people could just be comfortable in themselves. Like, we never grew up with that. Like, people had to either be badman rappers or song makers. Do you know what I mean? So from the stages before to now, it's good to like see man get to this point and be able to do this. So
Well, if you like this video, make sure you like the video. Get down in the comments below. Let us know what you thought of this fire in the booth.
Cashtastic. He's got a couple old school behind bars freestyles as well.
Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, clicking that join button if you want to become a member.
Support the boys.
Bye.
No, I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got go. You little bitch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, the man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it. You won't manage, so I'm real, I'm silent like magic. Part with a man that also savage.